So, in my Look Back Through the Ages series, I just realized I did some of the movieverse stuff, and I forgot to do studio series. And I just straight up went to, you know, all the other stuff. So, to rectify that, we're going to be doing a small look through studio series. These two videos are going to be added to the Look Back Through the Ages playlist as soon as they come out. We are going to be looking at one of the first studio series figures, and arguably the best studio series figure. We are not including 86 in this because 86 is basically the same as mainline. Mainline figures have been, like legacy figures have been repainted into Studio Series figures. Studio Series figures have been repainted into mainline figures. Or Studio Series 86 at least. So, we're not doing 86 in this. But, today we are going to be looking at Studio Series 02 Stinger. And this is one of my favorite figures, even though I'm probably going to have to replace him soon, because I noticed while transforming him into vehicle mode for this video, the clear plastic on, I think it's this side. Yeah, this side is starting to crack a little bit. You can see that, yeah. You can see the little hairline crack. I will say I did paint the rims. And I did do the taillights. However, the bumper, as well as some of the other little silver bits, were not done by me. This is not my first Stinger figure. This is my, third. Because the clear plastic keeps fucking breaking. So, while I love this figure, it desperately needs a redo. Do I think it'll happen? No. Getting the license for Pagani was probably hard enough the first time. So I'm probably not going to do it again. Anyway, here he is. He is a Pagani Huayra. Arguably the sexiest car in existence. He does not have the murder wheels, nor the, thing to hold the murder wheels, because seller didn't include those. This is also not the actual head the seller had. This is one of my original Stinger heads that I put on, because I didn't like the way he painted it. But yeah. It's it's nice. So, for comparison, here is the official Studio Series Stinger with my custom Legacy Animated Stinger. Whoa! My cameras fell. I need to go back and do some touch-ups, obviously. But yeah, as you can see, I tried to base the coloring off this guy, with the exception of the windows. You got the black bumper, the black windshields that, kind of taper a little bit. The, black striping on the side, even though this side is a little bit shallower than this side. And I need to have the silver, whatever. You can also tell there's some yellow peeking out because the spray paint didn't reach there. I'm not going to review this thing. This thing is not part of the review. This is. And I still need to do a lot of touch-up on this anyway. Paint's still chalky. But yeah. And here he is with the next video. Hot Rod! These are basically going to be the two Studio Series figures. Dog hair not included. Showing, where it started and where it peaked. In my opinion. And a lot of other people's opinions. But yeah. They're really good representations of what they are. Kiss, 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 kiss. Anyway. Let's go over some of the details. You got the nice headlights. Signature, Pagani shaping. The swooping angles. Just generally one of the sexiest cars I have ever seen. You can even see, I don't know how well you can see, They molded in the little door panel. They molded in the Pagani logo right in the vents. They molded the back vents. And as you can see, this little fender broke off, so I had to glue it back on. You know, you can see the Pagani shape, logo shape right here. They did a lot to this figure to make it look as accurate as possible to the actual Pagani Huayra, which I fucking love. Like I said, the Huayra is one of my favorite vehicles. It is so nice and sexy. Yeah, let's turn him into a robot, shall we? Let's. So, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take these fenders, disconnect them. I'm being careful because, again, this one's already broken off. I'm going to kind of swing them out just to get them out of the way. Disconnect. And swing out to get out of the way. You're going to want to kind of, take and pop up the roof section that I'm hoping doesn't break on me while I'm filming like fucking NBK Hook did. That NBK Hook broke even more after filming that video. The fucking hinge that, lets you, connect the two halves for combine mode, broke. Luckily, he still holds together fine without it, except unless you're going into one of the modes and need to use that hinge, then he's going to fall apart, fall in half. Anyway, you're going to want to come in here and lift this collar section. Go ahead and rotate it. There we go. And you're going to want to rotate these shoulders while bringing the arms down a little bit. This one, you're actually going to want to rotate like this. You could also rotate that one, but, you just need that for clearance. And bring the legs down. Take the back of the car. Bring it in. Do the same thing on this side. Back of the car, bring it in. Flip up the feet. Stand him up so I can re-angle my camera a little bit. I'm using a pistol grip camera holder that doubles as a tripod, so, Anyway, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of bring this section down, bring this back, and rotate the windshield, which is why you want the arm down for clearance. And just bring it in like that. You're then going to want to straighten the legs. You're going to want to bring the shoulders back like this. You don't want the wheels touching, but you want them close. You can then bring these fenders back to where they're supposed to be. Right over the shoulders. Bring them down. Take this window. Rotate. Yeah, here's a little bit better of a look at where it's cracking. So this guy's probably not going to transform after this, so don't be surprised if you don't see him in vehicle mode in Hot Rod's video. But yeah, so let's go ahead and, yep. And then you are going to want to rotate the head around. And make sure you have the collar down. Stand him upright. And then there we have Studio Series 02 Stinger in robot mode. And by golly, I love this thing. Is it great? No. But I love it. I love it so much, I made, this thing. So, yeah, let's get in close on that face sculpt. It's pretty movie accurate. From what you can see, a lot of the details do get washed out by the abundance of red. Again, all that silver I did not put on there, the previous owner did. And I'm pretty sure they used Sharpie because it's all coming off. But, yeah. I do kind of like the the silver in here, even if it is coming off. Yeah. You've got the top of the car acting as like a fusion cannon, I guess. That's what I always pretended it was a fusion cannon. But yeah, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. He can look into his own chest. He can look up a little bit, a little bit of wiggly-waggly. Can do a full 360. The arms are on butterfly joint, or not butterfly, are on ball joints, so you can do a full 360. You can move up. If you move the thunder out of the way, you can, move them up a little bit more. Technically, you do have ball joints, or not ball, but butterfly joints. All that really messes with the chest, but you got them if you want to use them. You have wrist or bicep rotation. It's more elbow rotation, but you have 9 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the waist unless you want to, include this, the rotational joint for transformation. I don't know why you would. You can't really get too much out of that, and that looks really weird. You do technically have a backwards crunch if you want to rip him in half. You've got legs can go forward, that far, and back. He can almost kick himself in the back of the head. Outward, you can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation, 90 degrees at the knees, and the toes can move down. He doesn't have, all the modern articulation you would expect, but, he came out in 2018. A lot of that wasn't standard until the next year. So, I forgive him. But, yeah, anyways. For comparison, here he is with my custom animated Stinger. They look pretty nice together, all things considered. Given that, this is a custom. You can still see some of the yellow peeking through. Oh, I need to touch this guy up. Here she is with, Voyager Nest Bone Crusher. If you were wondering how that looks. I'm not going to show him with Hot Rod yet. I'm going to do that in Hot Rod's video. Because, I don't want to transform this thing more than I have to. It's fun, I just don't want to transform more than I have to. Same reason you're not going to see this guy in vehicle mode in Hot Rod's video. But to compensate you, here he is with Reactivate Deluxe Soundwave. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for missing, Studio Series in Back Through the Ages. I'm rectifying that now with 2 videos. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Bye!